Hi, I'm Maureen Wild.
And I'm Edmund Kilpatrick.
We're the program directors for the Vancouver Pilates Centre Teacher Education Program.
Recently, we caught up with one of our alumni to ask them what their experiences are after they've received their certificate.
We want to show people interested in becoming a Pilates teacher the diverse and interesting paths a career in the industry can take.
Enjoy their interview.
After completing the program, I spent some time working at the studio, and I worked at a physio clinic in the BC Ballet. Now I've settled into working at a big physiotherapy clinic where I mostly teach contrology style, like open gym group sessions. And then also I'm teaching at Equinox, and it is exclusively in a one-on-one setting. I'm also working on introducing Pilates to my own hypnosis practice.
Is there anything in particular that you really enjoy about that format of teaching?
I really love it. I mean, I fell in love with it at VPC first as a client and then learning to teach there. And I really appreciate how empowered the client is to take control of their own workout and then start to embody the principles of Pilates. So that process, facilitating it, is really rewarding to me. And at Equinox, it's all one-on-one, so I get the opportunity to work really closely with people, dive in deep to what they're working with and get very creative and problem solving with them.
Did you feel that the program gave you the skills that you needed to be successful?
I mean, of course, I continued to learn on the job, as we always do, and yet I had so much knowledge when I finished the teacher education program. Like, not only did I learn Pilates exercises and how to teach them and what they're for, but before even learning that, we got a strong foundation in what the principles are and the foundation of. It's really important to teach that and not just teach the exercise. I really got a chance to hone my eye for evaluating movement and then work with so many different bodies. It was fantastic. I felt really capable. I had never really understood the impact of visualization. Learning how to give people visual metaphors and get a certain quality of movement from them was very impactful.
When you were thinking about a Pilates education, why did you choose our program?
I actually didn't really consider anywhere else. But it's the truth. Okay, so I got interested in Pilates and I asked the Facebook Hive Mind if it could help me find a Pilates teacher. And one of the past graduates of the original iteration of the TEP program was highly recommended in the community. And I worked with her one-on-one and had such a great experience. When I started to really be curious about Pilates, she suggested, well, why don't you go to VPC? Because, you know, they have a really good teacher program that they're about to launch. So you should maybe think about it. So she kind of like nudged me in that direction.
If you were talking to somebody considering enrolling in the next level 1, what would you tell them?
Change will lead to insight far more often than insight will lead to change. And that's a quote by Milton Erickson, who's one of the fathers of hypnosis. But I really think it speaks to how taking action is the path forward. You learn so much from the steps you take, so just go for it. I received kind of the same advice from Edmund and Maureen when I was hesitant to get started, and it was transformative. So worth it to just dive in.
If you'd like more information about our teacher education program, please subscribe to our channel. We'll be sharing more videos soon.
You can also find more information on our website.
But before you go, if there are any topics you'd like us to cover in the future, please comment below.
Thanks for watching.